Do you live in Australia? Are you an Indian? Do you visit beaches in summer or take your kids to fun water activities? Then this video is for you. Hello and welcome to a special community segment only on Icon Media, where we believe in the strength of the Indian community in Australia. Thanks to Manish Verma and Kunal Sharma. In today's special community message, we have with us Inspector Sonali Deshpande from the Victoria Police with over 20 years of experience and expertise. Well, Inspector Sonali, let's get straight into it as we are halfway across summer already. What is the crucial information that you would like to share for the Indian community in Melbourne? And what do we need to know and be aware of and why?
Hi, Iconic team. Good morning, and good morning to your viewers as well. And thanks for the opportunity for bringing me over here. What do I have to say today is the it is imperatively important, as in drowning incidents among the Indian community in Victoria have become of a significant concern, and with the individuals from multicultural backgrounds. Apparently, the National Drowning Report says there are 5 times more likely um, drowning incidents while swimming in the waterways here in Victoria have been recorded. Just to go on and I think the reason for that is because there are cultural differences and lack of awareness amongst the people, like many migrants who come from India or some other countries which are landlocked countries. They do not have that enough exposure to the water safety education or swimming or undertaking water activities in a safe manner.
Yeah.
This lack of familiarity with the water environment as well, the ever-changing landscape in Victoria, given which is connected with the weather as well. That is another
Yes.
factor. Um, and these are the another thing you would see, as in the common thing is people do have limited swimming skills. I
Yes.
myself can relate to that. When I came to Australia first, I did not know how to swim. I learned swimming here.
Mm.
And again, as I mentioned about the unfamiliarity with the local waters, not knowing the risk associated with that,
Yes.
not knowing what are the guidelines or water safety guidelines in the area.
Yeah.
Again, there could be inability, could be the language barrier as well, inability
Yes.
to read English, because usually you will see there are signages on the beach
Yes.
available. But so I think these are the normal barriers. So my
Yeah.
message I would have to say is, if you are going near the waters, obviously to research your environments, find out
Yes.
the information, collect information in terms of Life Saving Victoria volunteers, see if the
Mm.
volunteer safeguards are around there. Find those, understand about the meaning of the red and yellow flags, swim
Yes.
between those flags. If you don't know swimming, if you still want to go in the water, take the life jacket with you. Tell somebody you are going in the water. Avoid,
Yeah.
first thing I would say, learn swimming, and avoid, if you do
Yes.
not know swimming, then going into the unknown waters. Absolutely not. Check the weather, how the weather is like. If the
Yeah.
weather is changing, it is stormy, do not go in the water. Simple as
Yeah.
that. Do
Yeah.
not use drugs, alcohol, go in the water. So these are the risk factors that you would see, as in and that can be curbed or that can be
Yeah.
managed to ensure person's safety and the safety of people who they are with, their life, their friends and family.
Yeah, so this is a very important topic that we are connecting with our audience today, thanks to you. But as you were just mentioning, there have been numerous incidents, as you mentioned. So, are you allowed to share a story without giving out names so our viewers can relate and realize that it can really happen and a fun holiday can suddenly become a nightmare?
Yes, Sri, there are. Honestly, in my career, I'm with Victoria Police for 19 years, and
Mm-hmm.
in my entire career, I have seen these incidents happen when people are having fun. People are going
Mm.
there. No one goes there for I want to get drowned,
Yeah.
with that view. But when you are there having fun with the family, you are a bit relaxed, and safety is sometimes takes like back burner in your mind,
Yeah.
and you are just enjoying. So I have attended a numerous incidents, I would say, in my career, in
Mm.
terms of like attending the drowning incidents itself. One incident sticks with me, as in like a family just went there having fun. People from migrant called communities, and they had the visitors from overseas, enjoying the waters. Just a beautiful day, sunny day. The weather would never be looking stormy or anything, but it is
Mm.
unpredictable, as in like you don't know what is happening under the water, what the
Yeah.
water landscape is. So it is
Yes.
imperative you ask those things. And
Yes.
the family is having fun, really, goes in the water. And
Mm.
unfortunately, some family members get drowned, and this happens literally within 100 meters from the land. So it
Mm.
is
Mm.
not like going in the middle of the sea or very deep in the sea. And it was absolutely gut-wrenching experience. Any such incidents,
Yeah.
they have got a very less response time. Like
Yeah.
some seconds, the game is
Yeah.
over. Within some seconds, the game can be over. And
Mm.
it requires multi-agency response. You
Mm.
have got like various emergency management agencies coming out. Again,
Yes.
arrival times, response times can vary from where the incident is happening. If it is
Yeah.
happening somewhere in the country location, so if the resources are coming from Melbourne, they will still take time to reach
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah.
And the impact, even if I have to say, for the emergency responders, the families are devastated because something you'd never expect that will happen. You do not
True.
understand, as in, what do I need to do? Another important thing I really think we need to know while living in Australia is just not Australia, but everywhere in the world. You need to know how to do CPR to be able
Very,
to.
very true. I was going to touch on that point. It's very crucial while we're talking this. The first response, minimal first aid, CPR, is so crucial in any situation.
Absolutely. And to be very honest, with this particular experience, it got very stuck with me because I was not only involved with the family and the community for just in to providing response to this incident, but
Mm.
post that, because the people where the family was from overseas, so we needed to
Mm.
contact those consulate offices of their country to be able to
Mm.
connect with the family overseas who did not know about them, arranging the
Yeah.
funeral coordinators and all that here, because they were very new in the country. They did not know any of these processes. The
Yeah.
impact on first responders, police members, the life saving Victoria, you are seeing like 4 5 dead bodies there, which is
Yeah.
very a gruesome thing. I
Mm.
cannot put any words around that. It is absolutely devastating. So I think uh, just a little bit of safety, little bit of
Yes.
precautions. And by
Yes.
saying that, sometimes people do take safety, do take precautions,
And
and think,
still, things are not in our hand.
yeah, exactly. And that is the reason, I guess, you have to be very, very vigilant. You need to research your things before.
Yes.
Simple as that. When you are going to another road location, destination by via road,
Yeah.
you put in the things in your Google Map. Why
Yeah.
don't you do all those risk assessment when going to the water locations?
Yes.
Because find out, if you jump on the Life Saving Victoria website, you will see there are some incidents given there as well, what has happened there. That
Yes.
gives you a little bit of insight. What are the
Yeah.
risks around there? How can I mitigate them? What facilities I would need? What things I need to make ensure that they
Yeah.
are with me in case if I get into any trouble like this.
Yeah.
So I think
So
these things are
some
very
things can
important.
be prevented, and yes, definitely we can try all our best to prevent it. Sometimes when I take my children to the beach and when I see the Australians jumping into the water, I have this sense of doing the same thing, but there's a fear that keeps me back. So, and I wish my children will, surpass that fear and be happy in water and be safe in water. And for that to happen, we collectively as an Indian community should do certain things to stick some boxes so we can feel safe. around water with our children and our loved ones. So, today, what are some of those preventive measures that as a community we can take to reduce the risk of accidents and deaths caused by drowning?
Yeah, that's a great question, Sri. And again, I have to mention one thing as well. Water doesn't discriminate. You will see equal number of
Yes,
homegrown people who are who have lived entire life there. Similar
sure.
things happen to them. But as a
Yes,
key message, if I really have to say, as in like, what precautions people need to do, first and foremost is learn how to swim. It is
yes,
absolutely important. It's a life skill and essential for living in a country
yes,
like Australia, which is an island, as we know.
yes.
uh, Swimming between the flags, it is
Mm,
another. There are guidelines, as in where to swim, how to swim,
mm,
follow them. um, Swim in the areas where the beaches are patrolled. They are the
yes,
safest places because you are within the eyesight of the trained lifesavers who are ready to
yes,
assist you in case any
yes,
traumatic situation is on horizon.
yes.
um, Understand the signage there. If there are language barriers and you can't, speak with these volunteers, speak with the beachgoers,
Yeah,
ask them, they would be able to explain you. Again, as I said, research your conditions
yeah.
before visiting any unfamiliar waters. Check the weather, read about the areas, read about what
And
are the
I'm sure
potential
Life
risks.
Saving Victoria will put up a lot of information on their website. Depending on where you want to go, you can check the beaches, the conditions, the weather, and the precautionary measures you need to take on that particular day.
Absolutely. And another good thing for the called communities, Indian communities to know is the various resources in multiple languages are
Yes,
available in relation to water safety on Life Saving Victoria's website.
that's right.
Um, from police perspective, I will definitely say, as in stay close to your friends and family. And
Yes,
drownings are not only like, water drowning, sea drowning, river drowning, but also they happen at the swimming pools at home as well.
very, very
So
true.
be very vigilant around and watch your children closely. Put the
Yes.
appropriate barricades around the pool. And there are free lessons, swimming lessons provided by Life Saving Victoria. And Victoria
Ah,
Police also, yes, so for called communities to learn
okay.
swimming.
So there are local initiatives or programs that are aimed at promoting water safety. So how can the community avail this? Where can we find more information about that free
I
swimming
think
classes?
Yeah, the water safety website, Life Saving Victoria website will provide you this information.
Ah,
Likewise, the local police, we also arrange like water safety campaigns along with the local councils in various
mm-hmm.
different areas, region. So we approach community about that. So participate in there. Teach your
Yeah,
children how to
and also
swim.
my children's school, they do have the swimming like each year they have a program for swimming for 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Send your children to those. Make them familiar with water. Let there be no fear.
Absolutely, yes. I think you are spot on.
And anything else you would want to mention so we can all have a safe summer?
I just would like to say, as in, if you are going to really enjoy the waters in Australia, we have got a blessed with a beautiful nature here. But when you are doing that, do that safely. Stay close to your friends, family, especially children when they are swimming alone. Inform that, like, they are inform them about on the water safety things and watch out for their own people. As well as I would say, if you are by yourself, make sure you notify the authorities. Make sure you speak with the volunteers where you are going when you are coming out of water. And that way, we all can enjoy the waters
Thank you
safely.
so much. Today, you've shared so much information with us. It's really wonderful that you've taken time to do this for our community. Inspector Sonali Deshpande, thank you so much for your time today. And yes, to our viewers, together we can make a difference. Let's commit to being vigilant around water and supporting water safety programs to protect our loved ones. Thank you once again for watching Icon Media. This is Vidya, hoping you have a safe summer.
Thank you, Vidya. Thanks, Manish.